Title: At my sister's B-Day, I heard a noise coming from her bedroom. When I walked in, I saw my wife on her knees in front of my brother-in-law. Without thinking, I landed a punch right on his jaw. Start: I still remember the sound that started it all. A muffled thud behind my sister's bedroom door, right in the middle of her birthday party. Laughter echoed down the hallway, music thumped through the walls. But that sound didn't belong to any celebration. It belonged to betrayal. When I opened the door, everything froze. My wife was on her knees in front of my brother-in-law. His belt half undone. Her hands where they never should have been. I didn't think. I swung. My fist connected with his jaw so hard that the lamp on the nightstand rattled. He stumbled back, cursing, grabbing his face. Then the closet door burst open. My sister launched out like she had been shoved out of hell. "Stop, Jake! Stop! I need to tell you something. Please, sit down." Her voice shook. Her eyes weren't angry. They were terrified. And what she told me next didn't just break my heart, it rewired it. I used to admire my brother-in-law, Adam. He was charming, confident, the kind of guy who walked into a room and everyone leaned toward him. He married my sister, Emily, and I thought she had won the lottery. And my wife, Sarah, she met me when I had nothing. She held my chin, kissed my scars, said she loved my quiet strength. I never believed betrayal could come from people you trusted with your whole chest. But that night, as Sarah scrambled to pull herself together and Adam spit blood onto the carpet, I realized the people closest to you don't just stab you, they twist. My sister's secret. Emily shut the door behind her, pressing her back against it like she was holding the world out. "Jake, this wasn't an affair," she said. "It was a setup for you." Her words wouldn't land. They floated, confused, unreal. She swallowed. "Adam and Sarah, they've been planning to ruin you. Financially, legally. They wanted to make you look abusive, dangerous, push you out of the company, out of your own life." I felt my heartbeat slow, cold, measured. I turned to Sarah. She dropped her head, jaw trembling now, not in shame, but fear. Emily's voice cracked. "They were recording everything, trying to provoke you into violence so they could use it." Adam groaned from the floor, glaring at Emily. "Why'd you tell him, you stupid?" I stepped toward him, and he shut his mouth. That night, the world I knew burned to ash. And in those ashes, something else formed. Not rage, clarity. Every late-night text Sarah hid, every business trip Adam took despite being a consultant who barely worked, every time they exchanged quick glances at family events, the puzzle pieces lined up painfully fast. And instead of breaking apart, I started planning. I never confronted them, not then. I played the fool. I apologized for the punch, pretended to believe Sarah's sobbing excuses, nodded when Adam said it was a stupid mistake, that he was drunk, that nothing happened. Emily and I shared silent looks, a pact made in the shadows. Over the next 6 weeks, 1. I installed cameras, not obvious ones, the kind that hide in screws and smoke detectors. 2. I met with a private investigator. He dug through Adam's finances like a miner searching for gold, and he found gold, hidden accounts, fraudulent transfers, stolen funds. 3. I followed Sarah's digital trail, backed up chats, cloud files, recorded calls. She wasn't just cheating, she was plotting. 4. I secured my assets, moved my money, updated my will, shifted my shares in the company to Emily temporarily. 5. I gathered proof of everything. Screenshots weren't enough. I needed undeniable, courtroom-shattering evidence. Every night, I lay beside Sarah, listening to her breathe. While collecting the rope she thought she'd use to hang me, not knowing it would loop around her own neck. 2 months after the birthday party, my company held its annual shareholders' dinner. A big event. Press, investors, partners, perfect stage. I invited Sarah, Adam too. They thought I'd moved on. I wore a calm smile. They wore their first mistake. When the speeches began, I tapped my phone. A screen behind me lit up. At first, it was just text messages. Their messages. Sarah, he's so gullible. He'll break soon. Adam, record him. Cry. Say he grabbed you. Sarah, then we take his shares. Gasps echoed through the hall. Then I played the recording they didn't know existed. The bedroom, the setup, their entire script. They didn't just look guilty, they looked hollow. Adam stood up, shouting something incoherent. Sarah's hands shook on the table, mascara cracking into lines. I didn't raise my voice, not once. I laid out the financial crimes next. Projected spreadsheets, hidden transfers, emails, every lie they ever crafted, laid bare under corporate lights. Security escorted Adam out. He didn't fight. He looked like a man walking to his own grave. Sarah tried to run to me, grabbing my arm, crying my name. I stepped back. No anger, just distance. A canyon she would never cross again. After the event, I walked to my car. The night was cold enough to sting. Sarah chased after me. "Jake, please, we can fix this." "No," I said. The quiet in my voice cut sharper than any scream. "You planned to destroy me. You thought I was weak. You kept pushing, testing, waiting for me to break." She sobbed, mascara streaming, hands trembling. "You want forgiveness," I whispered, "but you never gave me the mercy you're begging for now." She collapsed to her knees, right there, where it all began, and I walked away. People think revenge is loud. It isn't. It's silent steps, closed doors, documents filed, truth exposed. It's watching the ones who betrayed you fall by the weight of their own choices. I didn't destroy Adam and Sarah. They destroyed themselves. I just showed everyone the footage. And the truth? That was enough.